everybody, it's TMIKA and I am back with episode number 7 in the Craft Fair Best of Favorites series. If you haven't checked out 1 through 6, please do so. The link will be down below in the description box. I am super excited to share these with you. These are my favorites to create, and I did make a video a long time ago about a 10-minute file folder. These are very similar to that, only we're using cardstock. I'll put that link down below. These are super easy to make, and I feel like I lied to you guys when I say this super easy, super inexpensive, because I say that every time, but this one probably is the easiest and the least expensive, because you probably have all of these items already at home. You don't have to leave to get anything, and it will be your biggest flip because you already have everything at home, so you're purchasing nothing out of pocket new for this. So what I created are these photo books, so the recipient will be able to put 9 full 4x6 photos on these books, and they are a craft fair favorite. A lot of people make these, so we're going to make one today. Show you what I created. I use this really pretty boho paper from Hobby Lobby. I'll show you guys that in a second, but really fun paper. This is a great way to use your 12x12 sheets that you have left over, cut them down and get them out of your stash. And you can also use your 6x6 paper. I would shy away from that because if you're using your 6x6 papers, it'll be pretty when you give them to the recipient, but they're going to put their whole 4x6 photo on top of it and cover up all that paper. They're going to cover up majority of it when they're doing this, but at least there'll be a little border around it. But with this, they're going to cover up the whole thing. So totally up to you. You can use that though, and give it to them. They can even cut down their 4x6 photo if they have, time to be able to do all that. They can cut down their 4x6 just a little. That way they have a border, and still you can use your 6x6 papers too. But I just used my 12x12 sheets and was able to just cut those really quickly to fill up this book. So here it is. I used the journaling cards from the 12x12 collection. Easy peasy. This one just says follow your dreams, and I just cut the paper down. Flew by really quickly. I used 110-pound weight cardstock, and like I said, you can fit 9 photos on here. Of course, there's a cover. You can also make this bigger. I think 9 photos was adequate enough for one book at a craft fair, but you can make them as thick as you want. It's good vibe only. This says let's be adventurous, darling. So that's that. And I just cut all the papers down. I did 5 books at a time. Well, when I do these, I do them that much at a time. I only had enough paper to make 6 books, so I did 5, and then we're going to do one today because I ran out of cardstock. So this one is using this pink passport paper. Really pretty. Like I said, a great way to get rid of your 12x12s. Really cute. And this one's choose to shine. Just those extra pieces of paper that you don't know what to do with. Really cute. Alright, I am going to share with you the items that I use and will be using to make one here today. So come and craft and chat with me. Insert intro now. Alright, I use this Die Cuts with a View Sophisticated Neutrals paper pad for that shine paper. Really cute. Was a hot buy. And then the Paper Studio Boho Vibes paper collection I got from Hobby Lobby. When they were half off, that's when I get the 12x12s. And really pretty. I did the Post-it note holders with this paper too. A lot of it with this paper. Really pretty paper. And then we all know the pink passport I got from Hobby Lobby as well. Really pretty paper. Super cute. So whatever 12x12 paper you're going to be using, or your 6x6 paper you're going to be using, grab that. The original mini albums that I did, the video that I did, I labeled it file folder, 10-minute file folder, because that's what I was using. These file folders, and then you cut them down because they're a thick base. Feel free to do that. I'm not going to use these because they're vanilla. I don't have any paper to match to coordinate this, and I want to use white cardstock in my 12x12. So, but that's what I use in that. But this is also an option. This comes in the Dollar Tree. You can get these from Dollar Tree for $1. So that's also a good base if you don't have cardstock. Another option, people are always asking me about the cardstock. This is, like I said, I don't have any more but the sheets I'm going to use for this video. But for this tutorial, I'm using the 110-pound weight cardstock. I get this from Walmart. It's Georgia Pacific cardstock, and this is less than $6. I think it's $5.74, somewhere around that. And then you get 150 sheets. So it's all gone. Been making a whole bunch of craft videos. I think those little hand sanitizers kind of threw me for a loop. But that's what you're going to be needing. So whatever paper you're going to get, I got this at the expo last year, this Rustic Elegance. I'm going to use that today. It's a wedding paper pat just to do the tutorial. You'll need your paper trimmer. You'll need a scoreboard. You really don't. You can fold your paper in half, but to make it easier, and a bone folder, obviously. And then adhesive, whatever adhesive you're going to use. I'm going to use wet glue and ATG tape. So, and then you'll need your white cardstock. So I'm going to clear this away, and then we're going to get started. Okay, you don't have to use white cardstock. I just meant you need your cardstock base. So I'm using white cardstock. This is 8.5 by 11. You're going to cut down 4 sheets down to 6.5 by 9. So I have my lonely little 4 sheets of white cardstock left. So I better not mess up, or this is going to be one wonky tutorial. So yeah, we want to cut these down to, see, I'm going to cut these down to 6.5 by 9. And then, got 2 more. And then, like I was saying, you can make these as elaborate or non-elaborate as you like. But I made mine very simple, sweet and simple. Okay, I'm going to grab your scoreboard. You're going to score these at 4.5. And then you're going to varnish them. Okay, you can do that for all of them. But I just folded mine over since I was doing so many at a time. And then just scored it, which is the same as doing 4.5. Because I cut 20 out, and then I just did it all at the same time. So all the papers, everything all at once. Kind of makes it goes faster that way. Well, for me, in my head it does. So make sure those are nice and tight and even. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is adhere it. And make sure you pay attention to the direction. Everything's going the same direction. So you want to literally just adhere all of these backs of the papers together. So I'm using ATG tape for this. You can use wet glue if you'd like. And I'm taking the one next to it. And I like to line up my corners. Smooth it out. And they are stuck together. I'm going to grab another one that's going to go on top, so I'm going to flip it to the back. There we go. And if you don't have, I think I might have said it already, but if you don't have ATG tape, go ahead and use your wet glue. I've done it several times before. It works just as well. And then the last one. Line it up, make sure it's all lined up perfectly. Okay. And then I like to just go through, make sure nothing's sticky, no glue is extra anywhere. That's the last thing that we want. So that's done. Now put that to the side. Now we're going to cut our paper down. And we'll need 10 sheets. So I like to just go through, see what sheets I'm going to use, see what journaling spots I'm going to use. And this is a thick double-sided paper. So I'm just going to grab some sheets here. I think that is the only journaling that I could use. So 1, 2. So since this is double-sided, I'm just going to grab 5 sheets and use the front and back of each side. 1, 2, 3. I don't like that mason jar. So we do 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a pretty one. 4, 5. That's probably the longest part, is just figuring out what paper you're going to use. So paper is going to be cut down to 4 1/4. You want to pay attention to the direction. 4 1/4 is going up vertical, and then your 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 is what you are cutting it at. We are done. I'm going to clear all of this away. Put that there. Okay. I am going to get my kind of scratch sheet of paper that I've been picking off of. I'm going to take my little journaling spot and add some glue to the back, wet glue, and add it to the back of my cardstock to create a little border so it can set itself apart from the rest of the pattern paper. And that I'm just going to cut off. That's a little too close to be cutting down. I'm just a little worried about cutting the journaling spot. All right. There we go. That's going to go on the front. So all we have to do is layer. And this is some very thick cardstock. So add my glue, wet glue, to the front. And then this is what I'm going to put up here. This is our happily ever after. I want this one to go on the back. Since that's wood in the front, I'm going to match it. I do the front and back like that so that I don't accidentally put it on the inside. That way I'm done with the whole thing. And then I like what I'm doing double-sided paper because it's easier for me to match up the other side. Just that's the other side. I'm going to match it up to this side. Easy peasy. Flip it. Okay. This isn't going to take long at all. Done. Get this out the way. That's that one, and here are the other ones that I created so far. I got to go back and get some more paper, but that's easy. This is our the recipient can put a little date right there on this journaling card. Really easy. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll try these at your craft fairs. Oh, as far as that's how I'm going to package them. Excuse me, that's how I'm going to package them. I'm not going to put them in any plastic bags or anything. They're just going to sit out, kind of laid out like so. But you can feel free to put them like in a cute little bag if you want, or add you can even add a cute like a belly band if you like, and just tie it around and add a bow, a belly band and a little label or something on it if you want. But I think I'm going to leave these out since I want them to be able to see the fronts of the books. So feel free to spray it with some shimmer and do your little extra stuff if you want. But that's it. Simple and easy. So let me know what you think and if you'll be trying these. As far as pricing, I think I'm going to price these books about $2.50 to $3 for that. I think they'll go fine with that. If you want to price them more because you put more stuff on it, that's fine. But I think around that price should be good. We shall see. And I will come back and let you guys know how things went as far as when the craft fair is over. So if you check out the videos in the description box, you can see other craft fair ideas that I had. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Like this video if you like it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.